Thank God it's Friday. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is I, your boy, OGBIGSAM, the showstopper, historian as it were, coming at you with this week's Falcon Friday High Noon Madness. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? You know, we're gonna get into a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? You know, Falcons Bucks preview. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be looking into, Desmond, getting a second look at this Tampa defense, you know what I'm saying, and how bad it could be for Tampa. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, with the things that have been going on with this offense, you know what I'm saying? Hey, new view by DR9 could give the Bucks, you know what I'm saying, a few fits. You know what I'm saying? Because what are they gonna? I mean, they couldn't capitalize on turnovers. Now, what if you have a no turnover game? Runs for about 50. You know, throw for what I'm saying, one or two. You know what I'm saying? In this run game, do the rest of the work. Just saying. It could be. You know, like I've been saying for the last couple of weeks is Ritter, what I'm saying, learning to make his own footprint. You know what I'm saying? Let the game come to him. You know, take what the defense give you. Trust the scheme, trust your keys. He's doing a lot of that. He's doing a lot. He's been doing a lot of that. It's just the mistakes. The turnovers have gotten in the way. To some degree, for the most part, early. You know what I'm saying? You know, but hey, again, I was like I said, man. I was saying that earlier, saying early in the season that he hadn't seen a lot of defense. Well, the situation is reversed now. He's seen this Tampa defense. You know, let's see how that what I'm saying runs off. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, and the O line gelling, getting a little chemistry settling down. Has been a big key in a lot of what's going on. Getting ready to come down this here stretch. You know, um, there are some lot of things at stake right here. This beginning with this week, we get a dub Sunday. That's 4-0 in the division. That's 4-0 in the division. That's 4-0. But I guess that'll be Arthur Smith's fault too. Seeing how some of y'all like to blame him for everything. You know, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's already looking like the smartest man in the room. With the way the light at the end of the tunnel of the rain game has started to show itself. You know, but hey, you don't want to acknowledge, what I'm saying, the execution now or the lack thereof execution then. But well, okay. Hey, you can only lead the horse to the water. They choose to eat the sand instead of drink the water. That's on you. You know, that's the mindset some of y'all got. You tunnel vision. You know, you want your narrative to ring true. you know, and you're having a hard time dealing with the fact that they're not necessarily everything that you're, conversating about is just fruition. The nothing's changed with the play call. Nothing's changed with the scheme. The only thing that has changed is that the players are executing the plays that are being called. I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon to my friends, my peoples, my good folks. What's going on, Bubba? Hey, Sonya. Mucho Grande, what's going on? Alberto, what's good, baby? What's happening on this fabulous Friday? You know, well, um, it's going to be interesting, Sonya. I say that much. It's going to be interesting. Um, Again, this is there's this second look at this Temple defense, and with the progression, as it were, him moving a little more deliberate, using his legs, getting the ball out quicker, getting through his progression, trusting his keys, what I'm saying, in the system, trusting the system. You know, I mean, it's gonna be real interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. You got some Falcon football history that could be made in this game from a defensive perspective. Um, you have um, we could see another step in a positive direction by this offense, um, especially with the O line, gelling the way it's gelling, and the run game is turning it out the way it do. And like I said, especially over the last 3 weeks, he's been a little bit more deliberate, precise, decisive, and disciplined. That ain't what a lot. That's not what a lot of them wanted. They wanted him to keep trending the other direction instead of where he's trending to now. You know, yeah. Would you say, Bubba? Stack wins, especially with 3 division game left. Yeah, I mean, we're really there, dude. I mean, we're already. I mean, to be 3-0 in the division right now. Coming into Sunday. You know, we get this fourth division win. A few thorn stripes gonna get a little tight around this gap. Folks gonna be struggling and striving to find stuff to talk about because that day they go look, bruh. You got some folks running around here right now praying that we don't win Sunday in this fan base. They go praying. Yeah, cause they ain't. Yeah, but I'm just saying, when we do win, yeah, blame Arthur Smith for that too. Yeah, blame him for that too. Continue not to talk about the execution of the players. Continue to not realize the glass is, a little bit past half full. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because, bruh, shit's getting thick. Shit's getting thick. What up, Corey? Maurice, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, Mr. Knight? I'm gonna say it now. Get ready for Corey. I ain't fooling with you, man. I ain't fooling with you. I ain't fooling with you. I'm not using. I'm not using those words as of right now. I'm standing on business. Okay, I ain't fooling with you. No, no. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna win the rest of our games and make a run in the playoffs. I can use those words. I can use those words. And, I can use those words. Like I said, I'm tired of watching other teams in our division. It's our time to win it this season. Yes, it is. It is. And growth in the process. Desmond Ritter promised to bring a Super Bowl win and, and ring to Atlanta. I believe he will bring a ring to the city and then some. He has the DNA makeup to be that guy. He has to, continue to grow. He has to grow. He has to grow. It's just that right now, um, it is the circle of perfect storm, if you will, of having his defense be what it is, and to you know keep our head above water, if you will, through the bumps in the road. You know, I'm just saying that's what it is. Saying bumps in the road. Listen to some other people around here, and you would think it. The apocalypse has happened. You know, I mean, trust and believe it could be worse. Ask Carolina. It could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse. You know what I'm saying? To go through all that, to deal, have all those things happen, have all those adverse situations to happen, and here we are, 500, built with a little bit of momentum built, first in the division, solely first in the division, fourth in the conference. Okay, with the chance to further all of that over the next 2 weeks. It could be a whole lot worse. I mean, but you know, um, we got these bucks in here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this gonna be Desmond's, second look. You know, at these here bucks. Which I think is a significant thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I think we're gonna be able to see just how dirty and gritty this offense can verifiably be. You know, when you're facing, saying a defense, what can this defense do different? You know what I'm saying? You know that you won't recognize, as opposed to what we're going to be trying to do. In playing off the run game. And getting these timing. What I'm saying. And chemistry down with the skilled players, and in this system. You know what 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 effect is this is gonna have? What is he gonna see? What is he gonna recognize and be able to take advantage of? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the thing. That's the thing about playing a quarterback. Being playing quarterback. And when you play against defense, and you mess around, and things come full circle, and you see this defense. That defense again. Okay, I remember on that particular down, they did this and they did this. So okay, we could probably be able to do that. Just saying. Just saying. You know, we got a chance to make some beautiful, 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 beautiful noise. Now, in the midst of all of that, just say we got 13 eyes on this program. We get 13 likes. And while you're doing that, while you're thinking about that, you know what I'm saying? You see the ticker? You see your ticker? Yeah. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on IG. You know what I'm saying? Come, shoot me a friend request on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I get in a few conversations on there too. But, on OGN TV, pull up on it and hit that subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? I need 85 more. You know what I'm saying? By February, I'm just saying I need 85 more. I'm trying to get 200 as fast as I can. You know what I mean? Show me the love. I show it right back by continuing these good Falcon conversations, these good football conversations, the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And getting it, giving it a relax, relate, release atmosphere of not being so damn negative all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know. I mean, because I don't think I said enough. I should say I appreciate you all coming in here and sitting with me and conversating and dialoguing and getting in these topics. You know what I'm saying, and debating. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Corey, you on it. You on that foolishness, Corey. Yeah, I ain't fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you. Mr. Knight, another big game on Sunday for the Falcons. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Uh-huh. Bubba, December and January is run the ball and play good defense type of football. All year, every year. You know what I'm saying? That's all year, every year. Okay. Uh, you all hold on just 1 second. Back to the regularly scheduled program. Uh, Corey ain't fooling with you. And it's crazy after everything this team has been through, the only way is up. And it sounds better when you say it. It sounds better when you say it. Maurice, I have a feeling if we get San Francisco and have to go to Candlestick, we will whoop Kyle Shanahan's ass because we owe him a certified ass whooping for what he did to us in the Super Bowl. Very well said. Very well said. Very well said. Top five O line, top 10 defense, top five defense, best kicker, top 10 rush game. Smells like victory to me. I agree. I agree there. We are sending Kyle Shanahan and lost at home for his. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Um, I see the Falcons playing the Eagles, then the Niners for the NFC Championship. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay? Let's get through December first. I'm just saying. Let's get through December. Can we get through December first? I see Atlanta winning. Marie, can we get through December? I'm just saying, man. Y'all, I'm not using them words just yet, man. I'm not. One mountain at a time. One mountain at a time. Let's lock down the division. Let's lock down the division first. Let's get through December first. You know what I'm saying? Let's get through December. Okay. Let's close that door. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these 2 weeks. I'm just saying before we get into January. Let's get through December, all right? I have those words, but I don't. No. I don't want to spook it. I don't no. Mm-mm. Let's get the division first. One mountain at a time, please. One mountain at a time. Hey, I do, man. I do. It's just that things are going at a certain particular rate right here, and I want to trust what I'm seeing, and I want to, see what I'm seeing. If you understand what I'm saying, you know, you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Let's get through December first. You know what I'm saying. We have the what I'm saying, the division. Let's climb this mountain first. Then we take down the conference. You know what I'm saying? I worry about you. Okay, you know what I mean? I see the eggs there. They ain't hatched yet, but the eggs are there. I'm just saying. You know, I ain't you and Corey. I ain't fooling with y'all. Nope, nope. Sonya said, "Do you think Bijan will unleash on the Bucks?" I think that he will quietly do what he always does. It may be on a better fashion, slightly. Um, I think he will quietly do what he always does, and he'll get you know, those quiet yards, those where you look up near the end of the game and he got 115, 120 yards, be like, damn, we need to do all that. I think it's going to be another one of those type of games for him. You know, um, now with that being said, you know, with this crew, with Arthur on the second go around, just like with Dez, his second go around, his second look, I think with those two, um, I think that it's gonna be interesting for our coach and our quarterback, like and how they work. You know what I'm saying, this week, with this game, situationally as it were, and what I'm saying, deliberately as it were. How aggressive are we gonna be? You know what I'm saying? What is gonna be our game of a scheme of attack in the run game? Where is he gonna, put certain runs, certain bodies? You know what I mean? You know, how many shots are we going to take? Especially if we, get greasy with the rank game. You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. I think we're going to be pleased at the outcome. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to be pleased because you remember that last game, even with those three, turnovers. Um, I think because of the way Desmond Ritter has been going about his business the last few games, the mistakes are the miscues are gonna be at a very, very strong minimum, as into almost none, possibly none. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, especially in this run game, You know what I'm saying? I could see 20. I could see 20. I could see 20 being enough points for us to beat Tampa. Alberto wants to know what kind of game do I expect out of this Sunday, dominant or close? Wow. And I really didn't even see that question, but I think I just explained it. Um, because, like I said, the it's it, the the situation as it were, like I was just saying, our coach and our quarterback. They're on the same page. You know, um, especially over the last couple of weeks. I've seen some play calls that I saw earlier in the year. That's been in certain different situations. You know, I've seen some third down pass plays that he's called on first down, and I've seen some, second down run plays that he's called on third, you know what I'm saying, in different types of levels. It's gonna be interesting because like I said, all right, Dez has seen this type of defense. Now this is his second time. Now, what came out of film study of that game, going into what they're planning to do schematic wise, is going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting because one thing about it, remember, Tampa started out playing man in that game. No, they started out playing zone in that game, and we got into a little rhythm, and they started playing man, and we took advantage of a lot of that. In our aspiration, in all situations, we want Tampa to be trying to play us man, especially underneath, because we get a Levante David on the Bijan, down the seam. That's to our advantage. I'm just saying. You know, but I think that the run game, especially at the crib, kind of think, you know, um, this is gonna be another one of them uh, CP and Tyler type of games. It's gonna be some train wrecks. It's gonna be some train wrecks, like the Saint game. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some train wrecks, like the Jets game. It's gonna be some train wrecks. It's good. Who gonna buckle first? You know what I'm saying? You know, who's gonna buckle first? I think who comes out of you know who comes out of the physicality. You will know by the time of possession. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because if we if we get over 200, we mess around and we get 200-yard rushing. All right, okay. Corey, we can go ahead and put the Bucks out their misery. And their words and drop the QB anyway. All right. Murray said, OG, I wish people would realize that this is Desmond Ritter rookie season technically. He only got 4 games last year. I think he can do what Patrick Mahomes did, learning on the fly. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Mahomes made a few mistakes, but the difference was in his inaugural campaign. Look at what he had around him. Look at what he had around him. I'm just saying, just saying. See, in this case, you know, our triplets or quartet, if you will, they're all in the same age group. You got a third year, tight end coming, you know, that basically had 2 years, 2.5, because of the injury. And you got Drake, you know what I'm saying, and Ritter came in together, and then you got Bijan, okay, that quartet. Ain't got nothing. You got the, you know what I'm saying. It has to. It's got to come together in its own form. You know what I mean? We've seen flashes of it. We've seen glimpses of what it may be at the end at the end of the day. We've seen it. You know, Bubba. Yeah, I want to blow out, but it probably come down to the end in the fourth quarter. It depends, man. It depends. It depends. You know, mistake free. And just remember, in that first game, he left 17 points, you know what I'm saying, on the field. Just saying, mistake free. We might pick them 17 points. That would, could easily be 30. But I'm just saying, we know we're capable of, you know what I'm saying, in that first game. We know what could have been, you know what I'm saying, in that first game. Now here we are again, having seen it and recognized what, where we, had the miscues. We clean that up, and we can still attack them, you know what I'm saying, between the linebackers and the safeties like we did, you know what I'm saying, and then punch them in the gut with the run game like we have been, like we've been doing, everybody over the last 2, 3 weeks, I mean, hey, it may not be close. It just may not be close. It just may not be close. Um, does Jesse get another pick this week? Ha ha. That seemed to be the going thing. That's another thing. A little streak. He had two straight games with a pick. Can he get the third one in a row? Can the defense hold the team for the third week in a row without a touchdown? You know what I'm saying? Which is something that we have not ever done in this team's history. I'm just saying we can make a little history in this game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But with that, we probably gonna have a few bodies missing. Um, on that side of the ball. But we have a few bodies, you know what I'm saying, coming back. But I trust Nielsen, you know what I'm saying, with the defense. I trust Nielsen to be able to scheme some up, dial some up, you know what I'm saying, with what we have. There's plenty of, you know what I'm saying, work to go around. There's plenty of talent, you know what I'm saying, coming, in that depth, you know what I'm saying. You know, um, it's it's gonna be interesting, Corey. It's going to be interesting to see if he does. Um, because there's something else that a lot of people they're starting to talk about it now. But this three safety set that we've been using, you know, I think we got a little something now. I think we got a little something, you know. And especially coming into this game, with White having been doing what he's been doing in the running game, we got to put a hat on a hat with that young man. We don't want him getting loose. You know, there was a little talk Godwin has been struggling. Um, Evans has been on a roll since we last saw him. He's had a 100-yard season every game since we saw him. So I guess since we started the streak, you don't need to end the streak. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to end the streak. You know, we can keep him out of the end zone. You know, corral him, if you will. You know, like I said, there's some possible history to be made. If we can keep Tampa out of the end zone, that'd be third straight week. You know, and then on top of that, you know, just to get another pick, that'd be 3 straight weeks with a pick by him. You know, a few little things going on. You know, you know, it's it's uh it's interesting. You know, and like I said, this three-headed monster plan by Arthur, you know, got him looking like the smartest man in the room. You know, holding and putting, you know, keeping CP well rested, Tyler well rested. You know what I'm saying? And we coming down the stretch with all three of these guys. You know, with Bijan and you know teams are being a little worse for wear. You know, when it just off the physicality. You know, the consistent, you know, jab, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Jab, if you will. You know, and then they get in that fourth quarter, and you see them trying to tap out. Hey, coach, let me get out, man. All right, you know, I don't, no, I don't want to do that no more. I mean, yeah, just saying, man. Um, you know, they're finding out that the Falcons have we're just, you know, a dirty, gritty offense. You know, you know what I'm saying? And I really think that the defense will win the battle that wins the war. I think the defense, whether it's you know, getting off the field on third downs, forcing a fumble or forcing a pick, you know, keep, you know, getting Tampa's offense off the field and giving us back the ball, you know, and we grinding it up, you know, taking possessions away from Tampa, you know, chewing up clock, you know, and that's what I think. It may be like this past Sunday. It just may. The difference is I think that because I don't think Tampa's defense is as good as the Jets defense, you know, it's based off the last time that we played them, because our offense left 17 points on the board with the turnovers. Okay, we cleaned it up with no turnovers, no mistakes, and we, you know, attacked them like we were attacking them with success. You know, hey, it is. I think that's gonna be, you know, the tail of the tape. Now, a little something else that I wanted to talk about. Matthew Bergeron. Um, I want to, you know, I was just wondering out loud, you know, saying just on thought, you know, because, you know, is he's going to be the next great tackle in a long line of tackles since Mike Ken? And I know a lot of y'all are probably gonna say that, well, he's playing guard. Yeah, because he's versatile like that. But his natural position is tackle. His natural position is tackle. And we've had Mike Ken, Bob Whitfield, Jake, you know what I'm saying? Now, who knows? I mean, it may be him there and, and we draft a tackle, you know. Who knows? I mean, because he's playing the position quite well. He's playing the position quite well. And this other guy, Norton, shoot, I think you got to get you. I think it might be time to get him in there. You know, this O line is mutating into something very, 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 very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Yeah, yeah. Storm, you know what I'm saying? Storm Norton, you know what I'm saying? We undefeated when he plays. Wow. Mm. Well, just saying. The line is mutating into something quite nice, which is I think has been key to what's been going on here lately. Yeah, Bergeron is a monster. He's a multifaceted monster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One more again, man. Y'all, share the program out. Share it to your friends. You know what I'm saying? Share it out on your platform. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't, subscribe to OGN TV for me. You know what I'm saying? I need 85 more to get to 200. You know what I'm saying? I need 85 more. I need 85 more. You know? Is that? Wait a minute. Hey, sub. Hey, sub. There he is. There he is. We calling out. We finna blitz.
We're in the house.
What's happening, man? Just talking to the good folks about this O line, and Matthew Bergeron.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and could he be the next great tackle in the long line of tackles since Mike Ken, or is there a strong possibility because he's playing where he's playing so good that we may just go out and draft a tackle, and said Storm Norton in the conversation. Yeah, because I think we need to figure out how to, get him some more snaps. Because like Corey said, we undefeated when Storm Norton plays.
Oh.
I'm just saying, we undefeated when that young man plays on the line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Falcons for life. What's happening? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Anthony, what's going on? What's happening? Good to see you here. He said, I like the way the O-line is playing, but you can always draft the O-line or D-line every season. Can never have too much depth in the trenches. That is true. That is true. I mean, because that's where I was, giving it toward, because I'm looking at it, Storm Norman, he does good. He's done some good work, All right, shoot, maybe they probably slide him, but it all depends on what Jake gonna do, In also, is he ready to go? You know what I'm saying? Or is he? What he got? He got one. What he got? 2 years left on his deal, or is it one?
I think 2.
Yeah, two. Yeah. I mean, hey,
I mean,
nothing.
what you could do, no, this is me, thinking here. You
Mm-hmm.
could develop and groom for a year, maybe 2.
Mm-hmm.
Let Jake decide what he wants to do.
Right.
Draft somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You develop him under, 2, and then that's perfect. I mean, and then it'll be a smooth transition once
Yeah.
Jake does decide to hang it up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. When the bloodline decided to sit it down,
Yeah.
you know, you know. Let me see. Son, you got a pretty good question right here. Do you think Clark Phillips will have an outstanding game?
Mm.
Hungry, and he's actually whatever they've been doing with him, it has worked out. He came in last week and he did pretty good work. Um, that matchup with him and Godwin is going to be pretty interesting. Excuse me. Don't know how Okuda's going to do with his ankle. Um, it's going to be interesting in the defensive backfield. It's going to be interesting. See, because the way, I last looked and heard, um, Okuda didn't practice yesterday. He didn't practice. Um, we got some tender ankles back there. But with these sprains, but I'm looking at with I guess we'll know Sunday morning what's what. The ins and outs, who's in and who's out. Who's active, who's not. You know.
Falcon for
Well,
Life said
what's
Okuda
happening?
practiced today.
Huh?
Falcon for Life said Okuda did practice today.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So that'll put Okuda on Mike Evans and Phillips on Godwin, and then either D Alford or either Grant in the slot or both. So but what's happening? Of course, this O line still kind of young, with the exception of Jake. There's a lot of promise on it. Yes,
That's right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. There's strong facts, strong facts.
Yeah. Facts.
Um, I'm gonna back it up a little bit and kind of sort of recap earlier conversation. Um, and I kind of made mention of that there's some possible defensive history to be made in this game.
Oh,
Um,
really?
can we can we can we go a third straight week by keeping the team out of the end zone? Um, can can Jesse Bates get his third interception for the third week in a row?
Mm.
Just saying that there's a little bit of dirty bird defense history to be made right now.
Oh yeah.
You know, um, coming in to that fact, And then, like I was saying, from Desmond's, you know, point of view, if you will, his new view, um, looking at the game tape from the last time we faced him, and him seeing his defense for a second time, um, you know, with those turnovers, we left 17 points on the board. What could have been in that game, and we could have put 30 points up on them. Um, when you look at the diagram and him, looking like he's trusting the scheme, trusting the system and all, and he's a little bit, yeah, and trusting the keys. You know what I'm saying? And he's a little bit more deliberate. He's using his legs a little bit more. Um, what could be the outcome from that? What could be the effect from that? Going into this second meeting against this Buccaneers defense. Because like I said before, you know what I'm saying, um, like from last week, this Buccaneers defense is not as good as that Jets defense. Okay. And we know this to be we know this to be fact. And that's just based off the last game that we played Tampa. You take away the turnovers, and we put those 17 additional points on the board. Again, like I said, we could have 30. 30.
No contest.
Okay, so I'm looking at it from that fact, and then you also carry in, you know what I'm saying, to the mix of the three-headed monster and the effects of the run game and what it's been doing. And we're at home. We tend to get a little feisty and physical at the crib. I'm just saying. This has the earmarks of a CP and Tyler, you know what I'm saying? Jab, you know what I'm saying? Jab, roundhouse like body blows. Yeah, you might see some coach, hey, coach. They be tapping out in the fourth quarter.
Hit that body.
You know what I'm saying? So
from fourth quarter, they're gone. No legs.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Give some insights. Give some insights. Wait a minute. Okay. You think we Flag for life? I don't think so. He's still in protocol. He's still in concussion protocol. You know what I'm saying? He was in there still, as of Wednesday. So, I don't expect to see AJ. I don't expect to see AJ. And you know what I'm saying, with that respect, y'all know, you know what I'm saying, Arthur don't play the radios with his players' health. He don't play the radios. He don't even fool around with it. So, I don't expect to see AJ at all. More than likely he'll be out there with a black jogging suit on. Just calling for what it is. That's one of the things that I love about Coach Smith. You know what I'm saying? Player safety above all else.
Up here.
You know what I'm saying? It is. That's where, especially when you as part of being a coach, when you save a player from himself.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If whatever the doctor's saying, you know what I'm saying, don't add up. Nah, good. Don't even dress out. You can be there. You know what I'm saying? But don't even dress out.
He said, Falcon Life said, I meant paying him as getting a new contract, but it's reported that AJ did practice today.
Well, with regards to contract, it's gonna be interesting. Now, I think because I believe in Terry, and I believe his negotiations game is one of the best. Um, because especially down the stretch and AJ balls out, a pick or two, be high in tackles, you know what I'm saying, pass deflection, you know what I'm saying, things that a top five corner in this league does, you know. I think, that would it'd be like, okay, because given our situation, because we want both him and Akuda, you know what I'm saying? And, given how things have, matured, how things have how it worked out, I I would and with Carl Phillips showing what he's capable of, and you know what I'm saying, he's bought in. I really don't want to lose anybody in the defensive back locker room. I don't want to lose none of these guys. AJ, D. Alford, Phillips, Helms. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, the fits are fitting where they're being played at. I just, hey, if we'll know. We'll know when contract times, get around, and you'll know if a guy's mind is on the bag or is it on the mission.
What's the big difference?
Because if their mind is on the mission, then the thing is, it won't necessarily be. It'll be a team friendly contract. You know what I'm saying? Because right now Denzel Ward got the defensive back pay scale kind of jacked up. Remember when Cleveland gave that boy $100 million. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland got a lot of pay scales jacked up around him. But like I said, you will know when it comes to negotiating time, and and you'll be able to tell who's about the bag and who's about the mission. Because if you're about the mission, then you'll play ball with the front office trying to keep, what we're building, keep it together. You know what I'm saying? And not hamstring us. You know what I'm saying? From that aspect, we can give you give you this for the next 3 years that should hold you, but because we're trying to do this right here, because think about something. Let's just say per se we get to NFC Championship game. We're gonna be running to run it back. Know that. You know what I'm saying? But in order to run it back, we got to keep we got to keep the key pieces. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep the key pieces. Now, those said key pieces, AJ being one. Again, where as far as the team goes, where's your mind at? Is it about the bag or is it about the mission? Because if it's about the mission, then you take this 75, 80, 75, 80 million for the time being, 65, 70, you know what I'm saying? Like 55 over 3 years, something like that, and we still be able to keep everything in tow back here, or you trying to get, you know what I'm saying, Diggs money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Just saying. You trying to get Jalen Ramsey money
No, sir.
because our pocket ain't like, you know what I'm saying, the Dolphins pocket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 'cause I was like, ooh, to be able to afford the both of them checks, Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey. That's a little stiff. See,
Mm.
we ain't got them kind of Brinks trucks. We not, you know what I'm saying. But we got to do this smart. You know, with that. Yeah, Falcon for life. Yeah, he had that 100 mil. Yeah, a few years ago, two or 3 years ago, sent the cornerback pay scale, and I was like, ugh,
Skyrocket.
it's gonna be a little, yeah. Yeah, he did. I think it was 20. I think it was in 20 when he got it.
I think so.
Matter of fact, I think it was in 20 when he got it. I think it was the same. I think it was either the year before or the year after. I think it was the year. I think it was the year before they paid Deshaun. It might have been or the very same year. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's see what Corey say. Yeah, just like Freeman when he held out for a big contract knowing he didn't deserve it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And I don't see AJ on his first big contract taking a discount. Look, yeah, but it's like I said. Is he gonna be about the bag or is he gonna be about the mission? That's what we got to wait and see on. You know, he talking all the politically correct stuff about wanting to be him, and you know what I'm saying, and want to, you know what I'm saying, work with the team and all. The couple of times it done came up, but we gonna see when 0 hour come. That was coming around next. But I
Yeah.
mean, y'all, in the chat, man, in the chat, y'all throw up your score predictions for Sunday. Throw up your score positions. I'm gonna give you mine. I think it's I call it 24 13.
Mm.
24-13.
Mm.
I'm thinking another number, but I want to keep it right at what we really been doing all year. That 24 number has been a good number for us, on a couple of occasions. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Hey,
Let's
Maurice,
see.
you bust that down, Ant. You see it?
I got you. We got a $5 super chat from Maurice Martin. How much longer do you think Grady Jarrett can keep playing before he decides to retire, given his season-ending injury? Just curious on your thoughts.
This is seventh going on 8th year. He hasn't really. This is really his first major, what I'm saying, injury. And having to have, the surgery and whatnot. Um,
Yeah.
Considering what and what I'm saying, who he you know what his bloodline is, what I'm saying. Um, I think he's gonna ride it out with us, man. I see him playing at least 11 years. That's at least at the
Yeah,
most. I'd say about 12 or 13. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? I just from where he is now, I can see him playing 5 or 6 more years
yeah. I agree.
because he keeps himself in good shape, man. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? The injury that happened, it was just, he rolled up on.
it was
You
a
know what I'm
freak
saying? It
injury.
didn't come
I
from
mean,
not being in shape or nothing like that.
that injury could happen to anybody. It was a
Right.
freak injury. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna derail him by any stretch of imagination. That's not gonna happen.
Now, Corey, I'm in complete understanding of that. Players want the bag; they don't want the rings. The thrill of the game doesn't drive them to be the best. That's you got a lot of that. You know what I'm saying, around the league, but you have some, and you know I'm feeling like this group is a little different. You know what I'm saying? This group the feeling of this group is a little different. You know, I'm just, and I'm hoping I'm right. I'm hoping I'm right. I'm really, really, really hoping I'm right. We're gonna know come the off season. We're gonna know, what I'm saying, just what and who AJ is when it comes to this aspect, and you know and keeping what works in tow, and I'm just saying. What you think, Ant?
I, I think you're right on that, Sam. I think we this group that we have, especially in the back end, they want to stay together, and I think that has to account for something. And of course, you know what? Like, don't get me wrong, AJ does want his money. He wants that bag, but I also think that he's not going to, he knows his worth, but he's not going to, you know, cap string the organization because he's seen what we just came out of. He's
Mm-hmm.
seen all the no help that he's had over the last 2 to 3 seasons. And now he's seeing this season what it's like to have help once you do help, once players do help other players.
Right.
So
The locker
I
room
think
different.
it's much different.
You know. Uh. Ghost said, got nothing but love for AJ, but another different true front contract situation in the A. In other words, a Bishop Bowinkle.
Hell no. To the no, no, no.
Okay, okay, you did that wrong, Ghost. Mucho with the score prediction, 20-10 or 23-14 Falcons. I can get with that. Boy, Falcon for life is just all out there on that tree limb. Onto my way out there. He
Yeah,
way out
four
there.
pick six.
42-3. Defense gets 4 picks, riddle run for a touchdown.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, have
So
mercy. Oh. I, I, I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Are those your Madden results? You must have did that on the game.
Well, we haven't scored that many points in I don't know how long.
Ooh,
Oh, Jesus.
it's been some years.
Ooh,
It's
Jesus.
been some
All right,
years. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh. Wait a minute. Who AJ agent is?
that's a good question. Yeah, got
Facts for
drop
life.
it in the chat, Facts for life.
Who they? Yeah, who his agent is? Corey said, I agree. I think Arthur Smith and Terry Fortno went after players that want to be the best at their craft, like the Trey Anderson pick. Yeah, yeah,
Facts.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And we've always done that. A lot of people forget that Grady is a fifth round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, fact for life. Yeah, you might be right with that.
David. Oh,
Uh-huh. Yeah, you might be right with that, young man.
we ain't
You
gonna play
might
with
be
that.
right with that. That guy, he zeroes in for nothing but the bag. You know. Um Again, like I said, before, this is the second go around for Dez against this defense. I think it's gonna be it's something a little bit different. It's gonna be interesting. It's going to be relatively clean from my end, especially offensively. Defensively, again, I think there's a chance for some history, some Falcon history to be made. To go a third straight game without allowing a touchdown. And can Bates get his third interception in as many weeks? Um, can the offense put up 200 on the ground? Um,
Mm.
will Dez get off for 260? A couple of TDs, and what I'm saying, and one on the ground. I mean, I I feel, you know we may, leave no doubt, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because we're right there, man. We're right there. Y'all do realize what these next 2 weeks signify.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do realize what these next 2 weeks signify, man. We can go 8-6, shut the door on the division.
It's a wrap.
You know what I'm saying? And and then with 3 games left, you kind of solidify. All right, we're in this. It's just a matter where we're going to be seated. Again, that'll be us handling what we can control, our business. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling y'all earlier that we'll cross that bridge when we come to it in January. Let's get through December first.
First. Yeah.
Let's get through December.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's climb our first hurdle in the division, because that's what these next 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Right? We I'm just saying. Let's get through December first. Let's handle December. Let's handle the division. Okay, let's handle the division. You know what I'm saying? Because we put dubs on this week and next week. Division crown. You know what I'm saying? And then that conversation, like some of the talking heads were having, starts to get a little different. You know what I'm saying? At 8-6. I'm just saying. Let's, this week, next week, you know, uh, going to Carolina and coming home to Indy. Hey, look, And I mean, this the offense is there is some momentum there. There is some progression of change to the good that has been going on. The run game. You know what I'm saying? You could see. Contrary to a lot of folks, a lot of y'all not going to admit it. Not a lot of y'all can't don't even want to because it scares you to have to say, "Well, damn, I was a little wrong about this kid." And y'all been trying to throw his life away. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to abort his football life, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And here we are with an opportunity to close the door on the division and etch in stone our playoff spot. Just saying, man. Just saying. Maurice said, do you think Clark Phillips will have a good game on Sunday if he is put on the Bucks' best receiver, Mike Evans? I don't think. I think he'll be on Chris Godwin. I think Okuda is going to be on Evans because of the height matchup.
I do too.
I think Okuda is going to be on Evans. It is a better and more formidable matchup. With Okuda's size, he matches up better with Evans. And if what we said is true, if AJ has practice, but I mean, which I don't know how true that is because I haven't heard it. I mean, if it is and everything's, a-okay with him, then we'll probably see him out there if he practice, you know what I'm saying? So, but if not, I think he'll be on Godwin. They'll switch it around. They'll rotate it around. I trust Nielsen and Gray with whatever's going to go on back there. Okay, I trust whatever what I'm saying. They're going to go and put it back there. I trust them.
Mm-hmm.
Goes tripping. He been tripping, sideways too. Yeah. He said that's right. Let's control our own destiny. Forget about depending on somebody else's failures. Let's win out.
Right.
Yeah, we take care of our own business. You know what I'm saying? Because winning Sunday, you know what I'm saying? That nail, that nail right there on that coffin, you know what I'm saying, gonna perk up a few eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna perk up a few eyebrows. A lot of these talking heads, they can say what they really want to, but keeping it a buck. Nobody want to come in here against this physical team. Nobody want to come in here against this physical team. With this defense that is bought all the way in. I'm just saying. And then, truth be told, don't nobody want us to be coming to their house. Much they may feel good about their house. I'm just saying. Because run game and solid defense does travel. It does travel. Because there are going to be a couple of games Sunday where both of those games, they're going to be peeking at the scoreboard trying to see what's going on down here. Because they know. Both of them know. Them 49ers know. Them Eagles know. You know what I'm saying? And even over there in Detroit, Detroit knows when they come down to it, they probably going to see us again. You know what I'm saying? And then even with that, they got you got a resurging Packers team. You know, shit's getting a little tight over there in the NFC North. You know, it's gonna be real interesting. Of course, says so. There's no fans raging for the Falcons to draft UGA players after the loss. That's why. After a while, certain particular type of noises become irrelevant, and it makes no sense to even make that noise. So I mean, it is what it is right now. Well, again, like I said, 24-10, 24-13 is my outlook. It's gonna be real interesting with Drake's second look at this defense. Like I said, a good chance for some Falcon defensive history to be made as well. So, I mean, hey, it's. I think it's gonna be us. I think we're gonna leave no doubt. I think what I'm saying. I think with the clock strike zeros and the train wreck of a win that I believe is gonna make a lot of noise. Especially after, what I'm saying, what was said about our division and, oh, well, the NFL should change. It should be by the records. And, what I'm saying, the teams with the best records should have the top season, all this sort of kind of stuff. Well, when the season ends, okay, when the season ends and, we 11-6, 10-7, whatever the case may be, over 11-6. Yeah, cause I'm wishing for, what I'm saying, a dog walk down the stretch. That's what I'm wishing for. You know what I'm saying? But if that happens, and like I said, some of these guys, ahead of us, kind of fall back to us a little bit. And I know some of these guys having to come to the bins is not what they want. It's not what they want. Not what they want. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's pretty much about it as far as this week goes for me. 23 hours on the program, people. Let's get 23 likes. Get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Share the show out. Share it out. You know what I'm saying? Share the viewership out. You know what I'm saying? Talk to talk to your homies in the barbershop. Hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? These guys, see what they be talking about. We get that barbershop talk to. You know what I'm saying? Bus stop talk. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around it, sitting around the kitchen table talk. You know what I mean? Wait, what? After a loss, Falcon fans don't want nothing to do with UGA players. It's only after they won two straight.
Facts. These are facts.
Yeah. Dirk Cutter tripping. Dirk Cutter tripping.
Get the hell out of here, Dirk Cutter.
I hear you, but Dirk Cutter tripping because you froze on the screen.
Get out of here, Dirk.
uh, right. It's the defensive line to start dropping QBs. Well, I mean, we've gotten a sack or two every game over the last 3, 4 games. I mean, you know, I mean, yeah, you're right too. You're right on that, Mucho. Everybody wants Brock. Everybody wants Brock. Which is true. I mean, but they can fantasize. I mean, um, mm, y'all
Well,
do
shit.
realize that boy. Y'all do realize that that boy gonna be gone between the first and the sixth pick. Y'all do realize that, right? Y'all do realize that. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. You know, between Brock, that defensive tackle from Texas, um, and you got maybe three quarterbacks. That's what the top five is going to consist of. It really is. And that tall boy from Florida State, that 6'7" cat, you know, that's what that's gonna look like, you know. Um, but yeah, don't even think about anyone that's a top 10 pick. Exactly my point. That you're talking about, what I'm saying, trading up a couple of arms, a few legs, what I'm saying, your grandchildren, to get up that high. Now, you know, but as you can see ticketing across the bottom of your screen, what I'm saying, that's how y'all can get at me, like I said earlier, what I'm saying, follow, friend, share, subscribe to OGN TV. I need 85. I need 85 to get 200. I need 85. Share the programs out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me in this thing 4 days a week. 4 days a week. I'm trying to give it to you. 4 days a week. In 2 of them days, I have the resident old lineman with me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give you this love, trying to give you this dialogue, trying to give you this content. You know, I appreciate the time. I appreciate the dialogue and coming in and sitting with me. Sitting with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I appreciate it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It means I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come in here and sit with me. A lot of y'all, some of the same ones. Corey, you crazy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what you were saying earlier. I'm just saying I ain't using them words yet. I ain't using them words yet, man. I'm not using them words yet, man. No, no. We're a playoff caliber team.
Oh, we're not going there yet.
We're a
No,
playoff caliber team.
we're
Okay.
playoff
We're,
caliber.
we're a playoff caliber team. Those are the words I'm going to continue to use until week 17. Okay. All right. You're not going to get me to say it.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. I'm not fooling with you.
Look,
Yes,
we
I
have
have faith.
playoff caliber defense.
Yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I ain't fooling with Corey, man. I ain't fooling with Corey. I
Mm.
am not fooling with Corey. Nope, nope, nope.
Oh,
Not doing
ain't
it.
gonna make me slip up. No, sir.
Nope, 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 nope. But man, appreciate y'all being in here. Let me see. It's Friday. Then we got in game tonight. You know what I'm saying, with the guys, AFN, Unholy Alliance, tuning it up. Um, Let me see. We got Coach in the morning, Coach Unchained in the morning, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have, you know what I'm saying, Jew in his spot, you know what I'm saying, later on in the evening, I think about 5 o'clock, you catch Jew Talk Sports on his
Yeah.
show, you know what I'm saying, be doing it hot, be doing it
Oh,
big. Um, you know,
all the Hawks fans, please, tonight at 6 o'clock, watch out for Mikey. GSN, Georgia Sports Nation. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock on the dot.
right. And Sunday before the game, you know what I'm saying, get your regulars, get your regulators tune up before the game, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying,
get
at
ready.
11 o'clock,
Mount
at
up.
11 o'clock. And then after that, you coach with the live watch show, the watch party. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying,
sir.
on the game. You know what I'm saying? We got y'all covered, man. You know what I'm saying? The team got you covered. The conglomerate got you covered. The Unholy Alliance got you covered. AFN, GSN, Mad Mike Sports, Mad Mike Network, my label. You know what I'm saying? My home. You know what I'm saying? OGN TV. You know what I'm saying? Big Ant. We in this, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know how it goes. Keep it real. Keep it dirty birds. And most of all, keep it real with yourself. Y'all be careful out there. Be blessed. Stay warm. Stay out this rain if you ain't got to be in it, because it's gonna be doing it tonight. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be safe, y'all. We out.
Peace.